Are you struggling lately with creating chances or finishing opportunities while others score easily against you? Have you thought about the key elements you might be missing? Well, I'll be showing you what I personally do to score more goals even after the latest patch, so watch this video until the end. Driven passes received a huge improvement to their accuracy and became really reliable in most of the cases. I personally prefer going for driven pass with the new patch rather than going for a normal one, since it reduces the time of the travel of the ball, which gives the defender less time to react to it. To be able to send a driven pass, hold on to your R1 or B button before passing. If you see a clear straight passing lane, which is not covered by a defender, make sure you try this passing method. It is working like a charm for me even in the harder situations where the defense is heavily settled. As my opposition is heavily defending his box, I can't seem to find any gap. I remain patient, get the ball towards the left side and step by step towards the center. As I receive the ball with Gattuso here, I immediately spot an opening towards my striker, which is also seen by the opponent, and he instantly switches to his defender. If I send the ball with a normal pass here, it will take longer for it to reach my striker compared to a driven pass. Since the passing lane is clear, I use a driven pass, and even if the opponent reacts towards the passing lane, he won't be able to catch it. I turn towards the goal and finish what I started. We showed this efficient way to use a driven passes to our members on the Guide Plus right after the patch came out with a live commentary, and they went one step ahead of the others. The Guide Plus is our FIFA learning application, which you can download for free if you're looking forward to improving FIFA. In the Guide Plus, you can find in-depth tutorials, structured courses, and track your progress on the topics you most struggle with. Our interactive quizzes will keep you up to date anytime. If you're interested, make sure to check the links in the description, join the 7-day free trial, and see what the next level learning experience offers by yourself. As for the next huge way to score a goal, we can definitely think of going down the wing and finding players inside the box who can shoot the ball into the net. We have already introduced this technique in one of our latest videos. However, with the improved driven passes that we introduced just a moment ago, this method has become even more deadly. With your side players, try to explore the wings, go down towards the goal line, and in the meanwhile, take a look at which players you have in the box. However, be smart and take a look at the selected defender and which player he is defending manually. If you try to send the ball towards a defended player, the pass will be intercepted, so make sure to pass the ball towards the other option. Here, as I go down the wing, I am trying to analyze what my options are. I have the striker running on the same level, however, he is being defended by an AI player, and the opponent manually tries to cut off the passing lane. In that case, I don't pass the ball to him, take a look at the other player who is making his run from the back, turn towards him with the ball roll and send a driven pass, which is powerful and accurate, and he finds himself in a decent spot to finish off the attack. With the introduction of the title update 9, the range of the auto tackles have been reduced. That means even if the defender jockeys in front of you, you might still get through if he doesn't go for a manual tackle. This brings a huge advantage to the players who correctly use the skill moves. You can use the skill moves which allow you to change the ball's direction rapidly away from the opponent and become more dangerous in or around the box. You will either get past the opponent or they could be punished for going for a wrong tackle. My personal favorite moves which got even better with this patch are normal and reverse elastico. However, if you want to see what other skill moves could potentially be deadly, make sure to check out our top 5 advanced skill moves video, which is linked in the description. Let me show you what I mean with an example. As I receive the ball just outside the box, I might think of turning towards the other direction. My opponent has already selected his defender, but the only thing he does is jockeying around me, hoping for an automated tackle, but since he has neither positioned himself exactly in front of me, nor has gone for the manual tackle, I get past him easily and score the goal. Use more skill moves. After introducing you 3 ways to create the ultimate goal scoring opportunity, we have 2 crucial finishing methods. The first one is the timed finishing, which enhances your shot by far in terms of power and accuracy, especially from distance. But using the timed finishing correctly doesn't guarantee the goal. As you can understand from the name, it's all about timing. You power up a shot by pressing your shooting button, and just as your player is exactly about to hit the ball, you tap the shooting button for a second time. If you time it perfectly, then you will see the icon above your player's head glowing green, and this means you did it right. However, if you time it too early, you will see a red glowing icon, and that could even make your shot worse. So this mechanic is about training a lot and having a strong feeling about it, but if you think about the high risk, high reward deal, it pays off really well. In this position, I have the ball in a central position with my striker, and I get rid of the defenders by using particular skill moves. I find an open shooting angle, but I know if I go for a normal shot, it won't be be powerful and the keeper can hold it. After powering up the shot, I tap the shooting button once more at the right time and my shot goes like a rocket. One extra tip I could give about this method is that it makes the first time shots much more accurate. I personally find the normal first time shots a bit inconsistent, however with the timed finishing, they become really accurate and powerful. Timed finishing allows me to deal with the mid and long range shots, however I use another powerful technique to deal with the closer ones, especially when the keeper rushes out towards my striker. I am indeed talking about the low shots which are performed on the ground without lifting the ball. Whatever the animation the goalkeepers have, the low shots are really hard to catch compared to normal shots. There is no special button combo for this method, however one key point is that you don't power up the shot that much. Simply tapping the shooting button will be enough. You can go up to 1.5 bars of power, but no more. Like I've said, these shots work perfectly in the closer ranges, so one important thing to look out for is the behavior of the keeper. You need to position your player's direction according to that behavior. You can use this low shot mechanic with finesse, outside the foot, and even with normal shots. I am on a break with my striker and I see that none of the defenders can catch me if I explore the space ahead of me, so I know that I will be one-on-one with the keeper. I quickly think of the probability of the keeper coming out, which actually happens after a couple of steps, so I know he will be reducing my shooting angle, but I also know if I position my player correctly towards one of the corners and go for a low finesse shot, then I will bypass him and score an easy goal. So these 5 elements allow me to unlock almost my full potential in the offense after the patch, and I know it will do the same for you. Keep focusing on them, practice, and see what kind of difference they make. Talking about the difference, if you want to know what changed in the game with the latest patch, we also prepared a video about it if you haven't watched it already yet, which also appears on your screen right now. Click it now and see what you need to change in your gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next one, take care and peace.